Whoa, surprise, I'm back by special request. I don't even remember how to play this game. Hello. Um, how do I... Okay. Today I'm going to talk about Interstellar, which is a movie that I watched yesterday. So if you do not want to be spoiled, then don't watch this video. Or mute it. But then you're just watching Limbo gameplay if you mute it, so that's a terrible idea. Yeah, so Limbo's the hot new thing. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not hot anymore, but you know, with all the hype and Christopher Nolan had to go and experience it. And my first opinion is that it isn't really all that there, because I think it's really trying to, hey, I figured it out. It's really trying to do too many things at the same time as a movie, and I think it kind of wasn't able to get get everything done, even with, you know, a long ass movie. I don't even know, it was super long. Okay, let's see. So my biggest complaint about the movie is, well, if you've seen the movie, then you understand that it's a story about humanity. And I compared the movie to a lot. I compared the movie to Inception a lot because they're both by Nolan, and they're both very critically acclaimed films. And whereas Inception is a story about one man trying to find his way home, so Interstellar is about that, but it's also trying to tell us about humanity at the same time. And I feel like it's very difficult to tell both of those stories. What is going on? What does this do? Okay, that makes the thing go higher. Am I even making sense right now? I don't even know. Okay, so when you're trying to tell a story about humanity, it's something that comes with a lot of magnitude, like a theme that comes with a lot of magnitude, in that you really have to send a clear message. Did I do it? Oh my god. No! I'm terrible. I have to do that all over again. I don't even know what I did. And I would compare a lot of disaster movies with Interstellar, in that disaster movies are generally about the story of humanity and saving the human race and what it means for us as a species to live on. And at first I couldn't really think of any good disaster movies. Like, I only know terrible ones. But then I thought of a really good disaster movie that I enjoyed, which was Contagion, which is about a pandemic. And I felt that was a really effective movie in telling a story about trying the sacrifices we have to make to try and save humanity. Because, you know, when you're talking about saving humanity, you're obviously going to be making difficult decisions and, you know, making sacrifices, and that's what the hero always does in those stories. But then the problem that I found with Interstellar is that this whole theme of trying to save humanity is kind of diluted by the focus on the relationship between Murph and Cooper themselves, which is very much the same story of Inception, which in which, you know, Cooper wants to go home to his family, and I'm just going in circles, aren't I? And although it's very important to sort of like take that into account when thinking about what it means to... Did I do it this time? I did it. To save humanity. I felt like there was so much focus on just that one particular relationship that we didn't really get to think about what it meant at the end to save humanity. And oh, I'm dead. Yay for checkpoints. Oh, but this time. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, let's go back. What? Okay, let's turn around. Sure. I'm not making very good progress in my train of thought. It's like I can either make progress in what I'm talking about and not make any progress in this game, or vice versa, which is terrible, but also shows that I'm terrible at multitasking. Yeah, I don't know if what I said made any sense, but I just felt like at the end it was kind of too sudden, and we didn't really get to think about what it meant at the end to save humanity, because we were so focused on the relationship between... Oh, I think I did this too slow. We were too focused on the relationship between Murph and Cooper themselves, and the whole bookcase scene too. And because of that, I felt like because of that, I felt like the film didn't really do an excellent job in telling either of those stories. It was just trying to do too much with what it had, you know. And I mean, I had other complaints about... Oh, that was not intelligent. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I had other complaints about the movie too, but most of them are just about like the spacey shenanigans that went on, and like I have some complaints about like the extra dimensional stuff and timelines and stuff, but I feel like being pedantic about those sort of things is not so much important as, you know, just telling a good story, which is really what films and other forms of art are about. And I feel like it was more important for me to address... Oh, hello. That's useful. To address... Oh, that's not useful. Being impaled is not useful. Okay. 5th time's the charm. I don't even know. It was more important to address the storytelling aspect and what problem I found with that, rather than the sci-fi shenanigans. Though I do think there's some good good writing in the story. I really enjoyed Matt Damon's character. I think it was a really good example of our decision making when it comes to you know, our lives versus humanity's. I also enjoyed the whole plan A, plan B twist. I thought that was good writing. I thought the movie was very pretty. It was all the visuals were great, and oh, those things ate the worm off my head. Why, thank you so much. And yeah. But I mean, the main problem I had with it really kind of detracts from my experience of it. Despite all the goodness, all the good parts of it. Oh, where am I going? So, did I even review this movie properly? I don't know. So that's why I give it 6.5 out of 10. Yep. I don't know how long I've been recording, so this is the end of the video. Yay!